Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Queen Naomi is the only daughter-in-law that is recognized, accepted, and known by our ancestors. You were the one who presented Queen Naomi to them. Queen Naomi is a woman who is an innocent woman. Queen Naomi never asked you to take her and present her to your ancestors. You did that all on your own accord. And she is the only one that is accepted by them. She's the only one that is known by them. She's the only one that they want with you. She is the only wife that is known, and her son is the son that they gave to you. You can never ever try to cut the fingers that fed you. You were the one who brought her. And I remember very well the day that you brought her. I was not expecting you. I was just sitting down there. I knew that you were coming. I thought that you were coming for something else. But by the time you got closer to me, to the forest of Odua, I was able to tell why you came. And Kabiesi, do you remember that on that day, I came to you right there in the forest? I asked you if you were sure of what you wanted to do. You said you were absolutely sure. I told you to go back home and think about it, and you said you were absolutely sure. I told you not to consider doing what you want to do, that there will be no reversal. You will never be able to take it back. You said that was what you wanted to do. The reason you gave me, you said that was going to keep you under check, that you appreciate the fact that the ancestors, they brought you to serve your people. You want to save your people, you didn't want any distraction. That you met a beautiful girl who knows God, that you love her, that you're ready to go all the way with her and to continue to love her and to continue to appreciate her. And you said you were going to do it. I did everything within my power to convince you not to go through with what you wanted to do. But you said that you were very sure that you were going to go through what you wanted to do. And now what happened? All of a sudden, you want to change everything. You don't want it again. The gods are different from men, Kabiesi. Nothing can be changed. You made that covenant and you must keep the covenant. There is no way around it. Anybody can tell you that they can perform this sacrifice and perform that sacrifice like you have gone and they have told you over and over. But your father knows that nothing can be changed. You know, your heart belongs to one woman in this world. That woman is Queen Naomi. And you will continue to go through all the pressures that you are going through if you do not settle down and decide on where you want to become. They say the custodian of the sacred forest of Odua reminded the Ooni of Ife and told the Ooni of Ife what to expect. That, look, you made this covenant. Nobody forced you to make the covenant. And because you made this covenant, so shall it be. You will continue to go by this covenant. You continue to live by this covenant, that Queen Naomi is the only wife that is recognized and accepted by the gods because you presented Queen Naomi to the gods. Hey! Let me shout in Ebonyi language or in Wawa. Hey! Wahala. Wahala. It's not a small thing that we are hearing right now. No, they said that the custodian of the sacred forest of Odua has come to open up this mystery that everybody has been trying to understand. People have been trying to understand this mystery. How is it possible that you will say, Naomi, if it's not Naomi, Kabiesi will not survive. If it is not Naomi, Kabiesi will not do this. How is it possible? People have been trying to understand. Nobody, even me, I couldn't understand it. Right now, it's beginning to make sense. Because I was saying, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Right now, it's beginning to make sense. So, they said the reason why Kabiesi cannot leave Olori Naomi is because when he married Olori Naomi, he was the one who went and presented Olori Naomi to his ancestors and told them everything. How he would love, cherish, protect, and, do all the stuff for Olori Naomi. And Olori Naomi was presented to them and they accepted Olori Naomi. That right now there's nothing Kabiesi can do. That she is the only wife that is recognized by the girls. That kings are allowed to marry as many wives as possible, but only if they do not go and present one wife and do this kind of ritual that Kabiesi did on that day. They can marry as many wives as possible. That the tradition allows it, the custom allows it. But when you carry yourself and you go and do this kind of covenants, you make this kind of covenant that the Ooni of Ife made on that day, it becomes a very big challenge for you to do anything otherwise. You're going to have to deal with it. And they said that is exactly what the Ooni of Ife is going through. And that is why it's been very, very difficult for the Ooni of Ife to leave Olori Naomi. That he made the covenant. He presented Naomi to the gods. He took Naomi right there. Even they said a custodian of Udua Sacred Forest said on that day that he tried to stop Kabiesi and Kabiesi because he knew that, you see that thing that Kabiesi was going to go and do in that forest with Olori Naomi, there'll be no way to reverse it. That Kabiesi refused. This is what we are hearing. That is why it explains why they will say a dark cloud covered the palace and they said it has something to do with Olori Naomi. Me, I was saying, God forbid, though. You see, my Naomi is light. Naomi will never have anything to do with any dark cloud. That dark cloud, okay, where is the dark cloud coming from? Until we got this explanation that is why they keep saying Naomi should not, the Ooni of Ife should not provoke the spirit of Naomi. The Ooni of Ife should not provoke the spirit of Naomi. That Ifa kept Naomi there to protect the Ooni of Ife. When Naomi opens her mouth to pray and call on the gods, they answer. If Naomi opens her mouth to pray and call on God, they answer as it concerns Ooni of Ife. Because it was the great king that presented Olori Naomi to them, and they loved, they accepted, and they received Queen Naomi. They say that's the problem right now. No, they say the wahala is not a small thing that is going on in the palace. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.